Okay, so let's start the topic now. First, I will go to VPC, okay, and I will create a VPC here, okay. Actually, we will use two different reason for the VPC. First, I will use Singapore, and second, I will use Mumbai. I already have two VPC here. Actually, first I will delete that, okay. Okay, so peering is all still active. First, delete that peering. Okay, so first I will create a VPC in Singapore region. Okay, uh, you can create any type of VPC like public or private. Okay, but I will create one VPC that will be public. Okay, and another VPC I will create that will be private, and in the private VPC I will create an EC2 instance and a database server. Okay, and I will try to connect using Singapore EC2 instance. So, what will be the plan? Actually, I'm just going to draw a diagram so you can easily understand what I'm going to do. Okay, so uh, this is Singapore, and this is Mumbai. Okay, so I will use two different reason for this. And in this Singapore region, I will create a VPC, okay, and in this VPC, I will create an EC2 instance, okay. So I will attach with them. So this is the VPC public, okay, and this is your EC2 instance, EC2 server. And the next, I will create one more VPC in Mumbai, okay, and in this I will create EC2 instance as well as a database server. Okay, this is EC2, and one more I will create that will be RDS database server. Okay, so I will connect it with the VPC. So this VPC is private VPC, private. Okay, and this is your EC2 private, and this is DB instance Okay, private. I will use RDS for this, RDS service. Okay, so and what I will do, I will create a peering between the both VPC, okay, in different region. Okay, so this will be your peering. Okay, so we will follow this diagram for today's uh, project. Okay, I will use two different reason to VPC. First will be public, another will be private. In the private, I will create an EC2 instance and a database server. Okay, and I will try to access with using this EC2 server. Okay, I will try to access this EC2 instance and this database server from this public EC2 instance. Okay, so let's create that. So first I will create a VPC that will be public VPC in the Singapore. Let's create that. 10.0.0.0/16 and create that. Okay, so VPC is created. Next, create your subnets. So I will first refresh. Okay. So I have three subnets. This subnet is the part of your default VPC. Okay. So let's create another subnet. Select your VPC. Write your subnet name. Subnet public. Select region. Write your CIDR for this. Okay. That's 24. Create another subnet. Okay. Asuram. Okay. Okay. So let's create the subnet now. Subnet public 1 in the, sorry, yes, select your availability zone. Okay, so I think this is the second subnet. Let me check it again. Cancel. Okay, so I have this subnet public, subnet public 1. Okay, and I will create another subnet, subnet public 2. Okay, select another availability zone for this and write your CIDR like 10.0 dot 1.0/24. Okay. Okay. So the both subnet is created in the Singapore VPCs, and let's edit the settings, edit subnet settings, and enable your auto-assigned public IP. Okay. What is the next step? Next, go to route table, or you can go the internet gateways and create internet gateway for your VPC and attach with your VPC. Okay. Next, go to route table and this route table is the part of your VPC. You can check their name. Okay, VPC public, and you can rename it also. Route public. Okay. And now let's configure that. First, I will go with the subnet associations and I will add the both subnet public 1, subnet public 2, and save associations. And next, go to root and attach your internet gateway 00. In the target, select internet gateway and select your internet gateway. Okay. Now you can see the both target is active now. The internet gateway and the local area network both are active. The status is active. Okay, it means your VPC is ready. So my first VPC is ready in the Singapore, and then I will create an EC2 instance in this. Okay, so let's create an EC2 instance in the Singapore region using that custom VPC. Edit your network settings and select your custom VPC. This VPC is your public VPC. And you can select any one of your subnet. Okay, so by default they are using subnet public 1. Auto assign public IP is already enabled, so no need to enable that. And I will not add HTTP because I'm not hosting a website on this public instance. Okay, so no need to do that. But if you want, you can add. It's optional. Okay. Now launch your instance. Okay. What is the next step? Next, I will go with Mumbai region and I will create VPC and EC2 instance and the database server. Okay. So let's go to the Mumbai region. I will open in a new tab. Okay. So let's change the region. Select Mumbai, or you can select any one of region like Sydney, Tokyo, Seoul, Osaka. Okay. But I am selecting Mumbai. Okay. So now I'm in Mumbai region and I'm in VPC tab. First, I will create a VPC. Okay. That will be private VPC. It means I will not attach internet gateway with my VPC. Okay. VPC private, use CIDR. So what you will do now, actually, don't use the same CIDR for your both VPC if you are going to create a peering between the both. Okay, so you can use any other IP address for this 10.10.0.0/24. Sorry, 16. So I'm using this CIDR 10.10.0.0. If you will use the same CIDR, at that time you will not able to make peering between the both because that's both IP addresses will be overlapped each other. So at that time you need to no need you need to change the CIDR. Okay. So I'm using 10.10.0.0/16 and I'm creating this VPC, this private VPC. Okay. Let's go to the subnets and create your subnets here. Select VPC. Now write your subnet name. Subnet private 1. Wait a minute. Okay, so select your availability zone 1A. Select 10.10.0.0/24 for your CITR and create that. And create one more subnet. subnet private 2. Okay, select another availability zone and write your shade here 10.10.1.0/24. Okay, create. Okay, so both subnet is now created, and now let's configure your route table. First, rename this. Go to subnet associations and edit and select the both subnets. Okay, so this VPC is now ready to use. Next step is I will create an EC2 instance and a database server. Okay, so let's go with that. Let's go with EC2 now. Let's edit your network settings. Select your private VPC and you can select your subnets. And in this VPC, your public IP is by default disabled. Okay, no need to enable that. Scroll down and add your HTTP because I will install web service on your private instance, private virtual machine. Okay, and now launch that. Okay, so it's in pending state. So now let's go back to the RDS and create a database server. Okay, so let's go to the databases now and you can create that. Just go and create database. You can select easy create also, but I will not suggest you. Select MySQL and next select free tier. Okay, in the settings you can write their name. This will be your username for your database server. Okay, so if you want to change that, you can change, but I will not. I'm not going to change that, and I will use the password 123456789. That simple password I'm using 123456789. Okay, and no need to do anything. And in the VPC, select your private VPC, okay? VPC private. And in the public access, by default, they will use no. Okay, no need to use yes. Actually, if you want to make this database public, at that time you can use yes. Otherwise, you can select no. Scroll down and you can create your database. Okay, so I have created the VPC as well as their instance. Okay, now I'm going to create VPC peering between the both VPC. Okay, so first I'm going back to the Singapore and I will access the VPC here. Okay, and I will create VPC peering. So now I'm in Singapore region. Go to peering connections. Okay. Let's create that. Create peering connection. Write your peering name. Select your VPC requester ID. So this VPC public will be requester. Scroll down and select same account. Actually, my both VPC in the same account, but in different regions. So I will use the my account only. And in the region tab, select another region. Okay, and select a region. So where is my VPC? That is in Mumbai, and they are asking for VPC ID. So where you will get that? Just go back to your Mumbai tab, select VPC, go to VPC tab now in the Mumbai region, and copy your VPC ID. Just click on your VPCs. Okay, select your custom VPC, and now you can copy that their ID. Just copy that. Okay. Now go back to peering connection, paste your VPC ID, okay, scroll down and create your peering connection. Okay, now they will send a request, accepting request to your Mumbai region. So now what you will do, go to Mumbai region and click on peering connections. Here you will get the pending acceptance. You have a request, okay. So now select your VPC here, sorry, peering connections. Go to action and accept your request. And it's in provisioning and wait for activation. Okay, so now this is active. Now after that, you'll have to do that same steps. You'll have to reconfigure your root table with your VPC peering CIDR. Okay, so now I'm going back to the root table. I'm in Mumbai. Okay, go to root, edit, add, use 10.0.0.0/16 in the target, select peering connection. In the peering, select your peering connection and save that. If everything will be okay, then you will get the status as active. Okay, now this is configured in Mumbai. Now I'm going back to the Singapore and I will do the same with the root tables. Select your root, edit, add 10.10.0.0/16 0.0/16. Okay, select your internet gate, sorry, peering connection, peer, and save. Okay, now this also active. Now what I will do, I will access my public EC2 instance. Okay, so now I'm going back to the EC2 instance in the Singapore region, and I will try to access my private instance in Mumbai region. That instance and the database server, the both. Okay. Okay, so let's connect with the Windows server. This is a public EC2 instance in Singapore region. Okay, so this public instance is now ready. Let's try to connect with private instance. Just open remote desktop application and use your private instance, private IP. So minimize that. Now go back to Mumbai region, select EC2 because my private instance is in Mumbai region. Okay. Okay. Now select that and copy their private IP. Go back, paste. Okay. And write username, administrator, connect. Now they will ask for the password. Minimize it again and get the password now. RDP. Paste it. Remember, okay. Okay, so this instance is also ready. Okay, and now I will install web service on this. Just go to the server manager. So this is private instance, and this private instance does not have internet access. You can see that no internet access there. Okay, but you can use this instance as a web server. Okay, so I'm installing web service. Just wait for that. Okay, so web service is now installed. Now go back to your public instance. I have minimized that. And next, open your browser. Actually, we need to verify the database server as well as the web server. Okay. Now I'm on, you can see the IP. I'm on VPC public. Sorry, that public instance. Now I will open the web browser. Okay. And I will install MySQL Workbench uh, for verifying database server. Okay, so first I'm installing Chrome browser and then I will install MySQL Workbench. Okay. Okay, so I'm now downloading MySQL Workbench. Okay, yeah, you can use this link for that. Just no need to log in and sign up. Just click on no thanks. Just start my download. Okay, so my SQL Workbench is now started. First, I'm going back to the RDS console. Okay, in the Mumbai's region, and I will edit the security group actually. Okay, first of all, you'll have to edit your security group for RDS. Then only you can access that. Okay, so this is the database server. Select that. This is now available. Just click on that, and we will get the security group. So this is your security group now. Okay, select that. Go to inbound rule, edit that, just delete, add rule, select all traffic anywhere and save that. Okay, now go back to RDS again and copy that endpoint, which will be your host name for your database server. Okay, copy that endpoint that will be your host name. Now go back to that instance. Okay, uh, add your connection, write connection name. I am writing RDS only. In the host name, paste your endpoint. Okay, and username will be admin, and the password I have used that was 123456789, and paste your connection. Okay, so you can see the successfully made the MySQL connection. It means I can access that private database using an EC2 instance in the different region. Okay, and uh, you can access the web server also. So next I'm going to access the web server which is running in the Mumbai region. Okay, so let's start the Chrome browser now. Okay, and let's copy that private IP. So this is the EC2 instance in Mumbai. Let's copy their private IP, go back to the instance and paste here. Enter, and now you can access that web server. This is the test page. Okay, and if you want to verify that is the same test page or not, now go back to your private instance. Okay, File Explorer, C drive, inetpub, www root, and now I will create an index.html test page for private web server. Okay, save as index.html. Okay, now go back and check with your browser. This is the Chrome browser, and just refresh that, and you can see the test page for private web server. Okay, so this was the complete demo for a private web server in different region. Okay, and I have connected the both VPC using VPC peering. Okay, so just try to do that. And if you have any doubt, you can ask in the next session. Okay.